Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to the next episode of Halal Clicks. In this video we're going to talk about the Toshiba Xi10 SE in greater details. So right away we have this not so high quality, or say low quality display, 1280 by 720 display at a 10.1 inch screen. So that's a pretty big screen and the resolution is kind of low comparatively. So the front-facing camera does 1.2 megapixel, and on the flip side, you have a rear camera that does 3 megapixel, photos. But the problem is, the rear-facing camera shoots at 640 by 480, versus the front-facing camera shoots at 720p. So this is very strange. Usually the front-facing cameras are lower quality in megapixel and videos than the rear facing, but in this case the front facing again shoots at 720p and the rear facing camera shoots at 640 by 480, but the front facing image resolution is at 1.2 megapixel and the image resolution of the rear camera is 3 megapixels. So that's very strange. I've never seen that in any tablet or phone. It's kind of completely awkward. Processor, they say it's a quad-core NVIDIA Tegra 3, and it has a 12-core high-performance graphics, so it doesn't really make sense. If it's 12 cores, then why is the screen only just 1280 by 800? So if it's got 1280 by 800 pixel resolution here, that's very low for this size. It's 149 ppi. So let's look around the tablet. On top you have this power button. So this is your power button on top, and this is your microphone. On the right side there's nothing. On the bottom, so you have two speakers at the bottom right here, these two, and then on the left side you have the beginning from top, headphone jack right here, and then you have your volume rockers, then you have your USB charger, micro USB, and then you have your micro SD a slot. You could add in your micro SD cards in here. So we're gonna go to the home screen. Lots of apps come pre-built. So you have the Chrome, Play Store. It's an Android. It's 4.1 Jelly Bean. So you have the Chrome App Store. Gmail comes. YouTube has the native app, camera settings, and all of that kind of stuff. So you have Google on the top left-hand corner of the screen. If you just tap this, it takes you to the Google browser or Google Now, and you can speak whatever you want to speak. I'm gonna get out of that. Or you could just tap on this microphone icon, and you can just speak directly. What time is it in New York?
The time in New York is 12:12 a.m.
What time is it in Mecca, Saudi Arabia? No, that's not my cup of tea. Anyway, doesn't always work, as with anything. So then at the bottom here you have this back button, and then you have your home screen. This button, the middle button, that's your home screen. There's a physical home button, so that is kind of annoying at times because you got to just tap around and then look for these icons. But usually there are 3 dots floating around here. They come into focus. And this right here is your task manager. It shows you the recent apps that you open. So I just swipe it to the right or left, and you can just get rid of those if you don't just close any apps that are running. Then you have, I downloaded these apps: Temple Run, Angry Birds Gonna Play, this prayer timing, iQuran, and this is the downloads app itself, and that shows the stuff that you downloaded. These came pre-built. eBay, entertainment, you have Hulu Plus, MP3 from Amazon. Shopping has Amazon and eBay. Some of these games came built in, Fruit Ninja and lots of card games. Google Maps, all the Google apps came pre-built again. Google Talk, Calendar, YouTube, and all of that. Then you have your Toshiba apps. These are news places, file manager, media player, book place, and then books and news from, again, that's from Kindle, and some of these are from Toshiba as well. On the right hand side you have the notification bar. You could tap on this, or you could just swipe it up to you. So it shows you the basic settings, the time and the date, and the Wi-Fi, the battery percentage. If you then if you downloaded anything recently, it should show up over here. And if you tap on this 3 ladder like icon here, it'll clear up the notifications. And then if you click on this like this volume controller knobs, it brings you the rest of the settings. And then if you click on settings, it gets you to further all settings. I'm gonna jump right in. You have your Wi-Fi settings, Bluetooth, data usage, sound, display, and these kind of stuff. Storage is 16 GB. I bought that was the basic version. Battery life, it's supposed to run like 12 hours. It says 21 hours. That's I guess 20 hours if you just don't do any videos and stuff. Apps that you have downloaded that are running and all. So pretty basic standard Android interface. Location services. So it has a GPS, and amongst the other sensors, it's got ambient light sensor, gyroscope, 3-axis accelerometer, and a digital compass. So that's good stuff. You have your security. You could do screen locks and all of that. Device administrator, you can set them device administrator. Let's check out the languages. It has English by default, but you could look at all of these. Catalia, Dosh, I don't know how you pronounce that. Espanol, Italian, Portugal. Don't know if it supports Arabic right here. It doesn't support Bangla though, but that's fine. Backup and reset. You could back up with your Google account. And then this is about Google accounts. I have 2 accounts set up here. Then date and time, accessibility. You will do talkback. Talkback we've seen before. It just talks back. If you just have this on, you'll everything you say. Actually, that's large text. Talkback. If you turn it on and off, it'll just talk back to you. So don't want to do that right now. Let's get out. So we'll touch and hold, delay, text to speech, all of that stuff. Developer option, that's something not for everyday users. And about the tablet, the model number, and all of that kind of stuff. Android 4.1, as you can see. So let's get out of this place. On the top right hand corner, you have the icon for the apps, these 6 cubes. So it's pretty fast. Lots of apps come pre-built, so that's like 61 apps altogether that came pre-built. Actually, let's say more like 55 apps. I downloaded a couple of them. And then you have all these widgets as well. Again, email widgets and YouTube widgets and player photo widgets, Google Maps, lots of stuff. So if I wanted to get a YouTube widget from one of these pages, I just have to drag onto them. It's pretty simple, and you just swipe across like that, and all the popular YouTube videos are going to be showing up here. And if you tap on any of these videos, it'll just take you to the YouTube app, and it'll just launch it and just kind of watch it. Get out of that. Alright, so we're gonna do a couple of tests. Let's check out the email, how the email looks on this. So email is, I guess since the last email, I found a bit awkward. I have 2 accounts, and I'd have to tap on top left hand corner of the screen to select the account that I want to look in. There's no combined mailbox here, so that's I didn't like that part. Let's see if we could do pinch to zoom here. Wow, that's pretty bad. Can do pinch to zoom in the actual email. So there's no pinch to zoom here. You could swipe left and right to go to the previous emails. Get out of emails. So email experience is not the best that I expect from Gmail, especially that's the Gmail. What else? Let's go to Play Store. Play Store, basic Android again. You have your apps, music, books, games, all kind of stuff. And then if you shuffle through, I guess if you scroll through the pages, you have your top paid, top free. Downloading is very easy, just like your any Android phone. You just tap on the game and install, accept and download, and it's very simple. And download shows up at the bottom. Download shows up at this notification bar right here. So so that's your Play Store. Things are pretty straightforward in your Play Store. And as you can see, I'm going through a lot of stuff, and it's responding pretty fast. Let's go to the YouTube app and check out an YouTube experience. I'll search YouTube for Quran. Keyboard is spacious and it's not tiny, so that's good. Keyboard is big enough. Again, if you tap on a video, it doesn't automatically go to full screen. So again, that's something annoying. I find that annoying. You have to press on this full screen icon. Now I have this at. Actually, I just turned that off. I'm gonna turn it back on. I could go back to Google or just unlock it and it'll be where I was. I'm gonna have it full screen. You're gonna also hear the stereo sound of the speakers that are at the bottom right here. So that's that. I guess it could be better. I mean, the sound is okay. It's not the loudest sound. I mean, even the Kindle 7, I think the Kindle Fire HD7 has a louder speaker than these speakers. But that's just a comparison. And the sound is, I mean, it's sufficient, I guess. It's not gonna, you can't expect a boombox out of this tablet or any tablet. I downloaded this. I'm just gonna remove it. Just toss it up on top. So that was YouTube, and we also saw a little video. Go to Play Store and let's check a real HD video and see a quality of it. Maybe we could look at a trailer. So even at 1280 by 800, the display looks quite clear.
12 feet tall.
There's just a lot of letterboxing on top. You can see right here.
His hide littered with the weapons of fallen warriors. His face scarred with one dead eye. I drew my sword.
Anyway, so I've seen better. The letterboxing was too big. There was like an inch on top, and like, I mean, there was like almost, you know, and there was like almost quarter of an inch on top letterbox, and then like an inch on the bottom. So that's a lot of letterboxing and a lot of waste of space. So let's get out of the Play Store and go to browser. Let's go to some websites and see the browsing experience. So it's a tab browsing from Chrome. Start off by going to halal clicks. So I guess it depends on the Wi-Fi speed and the internet speed. So site loads up fine. To zoom works. Okay, so the rendering is fast enough. It's good. There's hardly any delay. Well, there is little delay. It's clearing up. Let's go to a different site. Text doesn't look as sharp as I'd expected, and its text looks kind of fuzzy. I zoomed in, and even here this is not exactly sharp. So as you can see, there's a delay. So the pinch to zoom, there is a delay, and it's not 100% sharp. You guys probably can't tell much difference, but looking, you know, directly looking at it, you can. And if you were to compare this with iPad or any other tablets that does the rendering better, you would see that this is not very clean font. Okay, scrolling. So scrolling, I guess, is okay. No complaint about scrolling, but pinch to zoom could be better. Let's go out from here. Let's go to another site. We're gonna see if this supports Arabic or not. Go to Al-Fatiha. I have on the left hand side images and Tashkil and without Tashkil. So the top is image and the bottom two are gonna be the actual Arabic. So that's beautiful. So that's a plus. This is your image. The top one and the bottom two are actual Arabic text. Let's go to zabiha.com. So there's no way to get to the desktop version. So that's our little browser test. This pinch to zoom works on this one, Quran.com. Well, let's check out the scrolling here. So scrolling is fine once again, but the pinch to zoom, it could be a little fast, because I see this. You can notice that the rendering happening. So get out of browser. So that concludes our browser test. I'm gonna try to play these two games. Actually, before playing the game, let's open up iQuran. Can increase the font just like I've tried this with another tablet. And if I want to play back, just tap on this and it will download it. And you could also hear the volume. So that was another volume test. I'm gonna get out of that. Muslim Pro, I think this is a prayer Qibla locator prayer time thing. So app, no thanks. Qibla, it has a digital compass, so I don't know, for some reason all of these Qibla apps are on Android devices showing wrong direction, but it seems to, my Qibla is actually this way to the right, and this is showing to the left. So I probably need to move around this tablet for it to find to better pinpoint at the Qibla. Let's get out of here. The final test that I'm going to do is going to be gaming. Let's run Temple Run 2. It is a bit slower than Nexus 10 at least. I played this game in Nexus 10 and iPads and many other tablets. Maybe I'm being picky, or I'm just being honest. The graphics in this thing looks really bad. Like, how can I explain this? If you guys were to play this yourself on this tablet, and if you guys play this side by side with iPad or like Nexus 10 or something, then you would see the difference. This looks like 2D, doesn't look like 3D. And like, the pixels are like, you could almost see their imperfections in the pixels. So graphic is not the best, I guess, for this tablet. Let me get out of this. So that concludes our review for this Toshiba X10 SE. My final thoughts about this tablet is that being at a price point of 350 to 400, I'd rather skip this and get something like Nexus 10 or something of that genre. Even a Kindle HD, Fire HD 8.9 at $300 is way better than these, because the resolution there is like, full 1080p and all of that. So this has a very high quad-core processor and all of that, but at the end the display really is the biggest downfall and downside of this tablet. So I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys next time. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below. Appreciate your comments. See you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum.